In this video, we'll go over installing Graphite Studio on Windows 10. First, go to graphiteGTC.com and click the Try It Free button at the top right corner of the page. This will take you to our download page. Here, there are two files you will be downloading, but before you do that, let's review a couple links. Here's a system requirements document that will list out the system requirements needed to run Graphite Studio. Since Graphite Studio is a desktop IDE, it'll be running directly on your machine. Here are some other tools we use to help with Graphite Studio development. Another link I would like to show you is the install notes. The install notes gives you step-by-step instructions on how to install and register Graphite Studio. This document will also show you some possible errors you might get while building an application in Graphite Studio. Because there are several different versions of Windows, some of these things needed by Graphite Studio might not be installed. Although Graphite Studio Installer will try to install them, in some cases there may be an issue. This document will help you correct any of those issues. Coming back to the download page, let's first download the Graphite Studio Platform Installer. Once that file is downloaded, the next download is the core library file. When both of these files are downloaded, go ahead and open Graphite Studio Installer. Open the installer and input the needed information. Make sure you use an email address you have access to, because this is where we will send the registration ID you will need later. Go through the next steps and start the install. The first thing Graphite Studio does is call the DISM tool to make sure that the IIS, MVC, and other features that are part of the operating system are installed. Based on what is already installed on the computer, this could take anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 to 10 minutes. Nice. Your install of Graphite was complete. Now let's reboot the computer. Before we install the core library, let's look through the files that were installed during the Graphite Studio install. If you go to C, Program Files, x86, you will see the Graphite GTC folder and the Graphite Studio folder, where you will see the config file associated with the exe available here. In the Documents folder under Graphite GTC, you will find the Graphite GTC config folder. The next step, let's go and install the Graphite GTC core library. This should be pretty fast. Make sure the path is the same as the Graphite GTC config folder. Click Next, and then Install. Once the install is done, you can run Graphite GTC and start using the tool.